my name is Mowmaster, and welcome to a new series on our channel. This will be Enigmatica 6. Yeah, we'll go with that name. Obviously, can't really talk tonight. I had some beef and broccoli, rice, and Chinese food stuff for dinner. You know, just kind of made it homemade fresh, and may have burnt the tip of my tongue. So, if I'm talking a bit funny, that's why. All right. Anyway, we're on E6. Just abbreviate it for that. We're on E6. We are on the Patron server for the Pedestals Discord. So, if you are interested in supporting any of the content, or even want to come jump on the server and play and hang out with us, then you can do that at a link in the description. Yeah, there's more perks than just the server. You get early access to dev builds, early access to videos that go up generally if I'm actually on top of things. At least that's the goal. Early access to ideas I have about mods. So the video I did Monday on the, what was this? The 3rd of May. That video, that update video, you would have known all that information already, basically, just by being in the Patreon Discord portion of the server. So, yeah, we're on the Patreon server. Yeah, I'm going to plug it super hard every video, because the more people we get on the server, the better server we can get, and hopefully everything can stay not as laggy. So yeah, I have full control over how laggy the server gets, so hopefully we can do like a community build. Kind of like a community build area, and not have to travel out too far. Yes, I'm in cheat mode. Sorry, I was AFK on the server doing some server admin stuff, and I didn't really want to die to zombies and stuff. So yeah, I cheated. I know, I'm a terrible person. No, I do not plan on doing any cheats in this outside of the new documentation video I talked about in, again, the May 3rd update video. I'll probably do it on the server. I'll probably go out to like, I'll probably go out to like 10k, and I'll probably do like a little setup of everything, and I'll probably, you know, make the video. And then that way, if people want to, you know, look at the setups in world, they can jump on the server, or I'll even have like a world download available. You can jump on and check out all the different builds, as well as, you know, actually checking out what we have on the server. So, and because I have access to all the server files, every 5 or 10 episodes we do, we can actually upload them to, you know, Dropbox or something. And if you want to, you know, look at all the builds that we've done over the series, then that will be an option for you. I don't plan on resetting this series until probably Minecraft releases 1.17. There is a good chance I will want to play Vanilla 1.17 when it comes out. If modded comes out like days after, we'll switch directly to modded, and I'll try to port Pedestals and, you know, my other mod ideas that should be simple. I'll try to port those immediately to 1.17, and we'll be able to play with them and play in the new features. So that's kind of the goal long term, is once 1.17 hits, which should be in a few months. So, you know, that's a good amount of videos we can get done before then. Like what, 40 episodes or so? So yeah, as far as content for this series, obviously Pedestals. Right, they have a current version of Pedestals, which is cool. They have all the different colored ones in here, which is nice. They have the Smart Crafter, so they have the most recent version out. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, we'll probably end up covering like the Quarry in this one, because I mean, the Quarry we used to automate a few things that were minor, but the Quarry got reworked, and it's slower, but doesn't require any fuel at all. And it actually is really good for worlds like this, where you can actually utilize it. In a skyblock, it doesn't really get used to its full potential. So I'm actually really excited for the Quarry. We have roguelike dungeons in this pack. I think this is a custom structure that they spawn in. It looks kind of like the Wizardry mod from 1.12. It kind of looks like their towers, but I'm pretty sure it's a custom structure. Because I don't know of any mod that would add a tower like this. Spider bee. We'll be playing with bees as well in the pack, just because we have access to it. So yay. The reason I wonder if this is custom, or maybe Apotheosis actually added this. I've not seen this in All the Mod 6, so I'm skeptical if Apotheosis actually adds this in. I'm more betting it's part of the pack, or the E6 pack. So they like the more magical stuff, I think, or so it seems. These chests from Looter, apparently, if I click on it and grab the items out of it, someone else can come and grab it and grab their items out of it as well. So it's supposed to be one of those things where everyone can get their own loot from it, which is kind of cool. What you won't get other loot from is all the stuff inside of here. And you're probably going, Mal, why are you breaking this down? Well, for some reason, I don't understand why, but for some reason, all of the chests that I've come across from Looter in these towers explode. I don't understand why. I'm assuming it is... Oh, that's why they explode. Okay, I guess I didn't have to tear everything down. That actually solves that problem, I think. Okay, cool. Thorns, unbreaking, life mending, lava waxed. Okay, epic affixed tome, rare affixed tome. Cool. Well, if I break this, though, does it turn into like a regular chest? Do I break it or do I leave it? I don't know. I don't know what I do with that. Do I leave it? And I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna see if someone else can come grab the loot out of it. 'Cause I don't want to break it just in case. Because I was like playing with it in creative a little bit, and it's like, don't break me. Like if you break me, then people can't get their loot. La-di-la-di-la. And I'm just like, oh, I didn't know that was a thing. So I'm a little bit worried about breaking it. I do see another structure on the map here, though. Because we have roguelike dungeons in this pack, I really want to go find a roguelike dungeon. I'm going to grab one of these just in case. I already have way too much crap on me, though. What the hell is that? Tasmanian Devil. I think those things are kind of evil, if I remember correctly. I'm just going to stay away. Oh, right. We have some sort of dietary mod on here as well. The letters are a bit hard to read. I might have to up my things a bit, but I'm interested in this mod because it has the dietary thing. Reach 2. Oh, buckets. That's actually really nice. A little bit of iron, not a whole lot though, and flint and steel. I'll take it. Ooh. I don't have the stuff to make a pickaxe though. Or do I? I mean, I technically do, right? You didn't see anything. You didn't see anything. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here. Nope. Didn't see. Ow. Fudge. Not karma. Nope. Didn't say anything. I swear. Nothing was seen. If I do this, dang it. Crafting table fast workbench. What? Okay, well I can't do that, so I'll put that down. we will take out that, do one of those, and then I think I can do that without getting rid of them. Which means I can throw this away. Or actually, I can actually throw that away because I have a trash can slot. And then we can make another one of these. Boom. And then... Oh no, what's this gonna... Shit, I didn't realize I needed diamond level for that. Fuck! Damn it. Damn it. Alright, well... Never mind, no early game gold for me, outside of the chest piece I'm wearing. Which has reached too. Damn, I like that. That's nice. I mean, this might be worth putting life mending on, honestly. Alright, we're going to go back to 0, because unless I can find something else on the map, there's another tower over here. There's a lava lake over here. There's a circly thing there. I don't see any roguelikes, though. And that's ideally what I want. So I want a roguelike. There's lots of towers, though. Holy crap. Now that I know that the TNT in the tower spawns underneath, the towers actually are not all that bad. I might have to go raid a bunch of them. And I don't think I have to worry about the fact that other people should be able to raid them as well, I think. I think so. I think those are bears over there. Okay, where am I? I'm kind of lost. Tower. Where's the tower at? Surely I can see a tower from here. Or not. I'm already lost. The tower's right here. Is this the tower spawn near? No. Yes? No? Where do we spawn? I feel like we spawned around here. Yeah, we did. Near 0, 0. Okay, so back this way. Why am I so obsessed with 0, 0? That's where spawn's at. And I want to do the community-based type thing, so I thought it would be kind of cool if we got to 0, 0. So this is 0, 0 right here. Okay. So what if we just kind of tore up 0, 0 a little bit. I need a chest already. Did I leave that crafting bench back there? Oh no, I did. Hyperventilating. Okay, we got a crafting bench. Let us make a bunch of chests. Which I guess I'll put like here. Cool. Okay, so community spawn. This is 0, 0. I'm thinking maybe we build like a little area around here. Let's just clean up this a little bit. Should I make an axe? Would that be beneficial? twigs. I like the idea of twigs on the ground. And the only reason is I have this mod called Realistic Processing. Or a zombie. Realistic Processing, and that you can find things like leaf piles on the ground, and Tasmanian devils, and all sorts of stuff that can be used to do some early game like ore smelting, basically. So the idea of twigs on the ground and little stones here and there, I kind of like. I think I actually need an axe for that one, though. So we need 2 of those. I need a way to go mining. So if this is 0, what if we did like a road type thing? I just made a whole bunch of logs. Hopefully I didn't waste anything. I guess I will do this. Kind of the, starter episode. And let's do like a... Actually, we're F3G. Yeah. So let's just go out a chunk in direction. Oh, that's a Tasmanian devil, not a zombie that I was hearing. Okay. God, that's so cool. I really want to try to do animations at some point. Like for mobs. I would really enjoy trying that out at some point. Just a matter of, do I have the time and resources to do it? Probably not. But it's something I would like to take a stab at some point in my life. Speaking of which, I guess I'll allude to this a little bit, but I have kind of a 10-year project mapped out in my head and kind of in the Discord. And of course, if you're a patron, you have access to some of the ideas that I've jotted down already. But yeah, I have kind of a 10-year plan for my mods and kind of how everything will work, or what my plans are, basically, what my goals are overall. And yeah, part of it's just a 10-year plan on kind of what I have planned for my mods. There will be changes every version to my mods. Most of the time I'm basically porting the mods as just getting kind of a basic rough outline of what the features are, and then I will be kind of culling the features back to what kind of they should be. So it's like letting people get a feel for, what this mod will feel like now, like initially, just kind of get people interested in it. And then eventually we'll be pulling back on some of those. Because like in Pedestals right now, we have the furnace and the sawmill, the quarry, the tree chopper, and those are all machine type upgrades. Pedestals is really only supposed to be item transport. And, I mean, the quarry is a bit out there as far as item transport goes. I think the tree chopper's probably fine, but the quarry's a bit out there. It's a bit weird as a pedestal. But a tree chopper, it's understandable. A magnet, that's pretty understandable as well. But yeah, a quarry is just kind of weird. And so I might, in the coming future updates, I might kind of backpedal on some of the, upgrades that we have. But not getting rid of them completely. I will add compat for my other mods that I have plans for. And didn't see anything, I swear. Nothing happened. I swear I will get a bed. We'll do this legit. But until then, I was just yakking. But yeah. So I have plans. I want to kind of maybe at some point get rid of some upgrades, but add compat for my other mods. So that, like, say if you download Pedestals and just Pedestals, you'll still have all the upgrades. Like, I don't want to take that away from people because people are used to that. A lot of people are probably going to be really sad if I do remove it completely. So I don't want to do that. But what I do want to do is I do want to... How do I turn rocks into cobblestone? I need 4. It's a lot of rocks to make cobblestone. Damn. So I don't want to, like, completely remove them. But if you say download other mods, like say Dungeon Machines, which I have planned for 117, say you download Dungeon Machines, well, you won't have access to some of those upgrades early on. But if you find the Dungeon Machines, those will unlock their own versions of the upgrades. And that is more true to the 10-year project I have planned. So, how do I talk about the 10-year project without going into too much detail? Because I don't want to get people crazy excited about it. Because again, it's a 10-year project. It's not going to, really come to fruition for a little while. But at the same time, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now will lead up to the 10-year project. And so a lot of the changes that will happen will be gradual, basically. So, it needs to be talked about, but at the same time, it's like I don't want to spill too much because there's a large project involved. And, yeah, it's just kind of a wait-and-see type thing, in a way. Did I really want an axe? I think I wanted a shovel. Whoops. Yeah, so that's just kind of my little mumblings and bumblings about kind of the 10-year project and what I have in store for Pedestals, as well as a few other mods. I guess another mod I talked about in the video on the 3rd was I talked about... There's rain. Dusty blocks. I think I talked about it a little bit. It's kind of like a building blocks mod. Dusty blocks, if you have actually played with my dust mod from 112, and you can go down and download that on CurseForge, it's very, very convoluted and way more difficult to learn than Pedestals is. But there is Pedestals in it, so it's not like it's impossible to learn, But Dust from 112, Dusty blocks are basically going to be the blocks that you can make from dust. And in dust, all you did was you combined the colored dust with stone, 5 dust, 4 stone, and you got the colored stones. Well, I really like being able to build with all those. I really, really, really like all the color combinations. And because I am doing the Dungeon Machines mod, which Dungeon Machines is also another part of Dust that I'm... Dust in its later stages, I was working with generating structures. I never actually finished the whole generating structures bit, but it was something I was working on. And so Dusty blocks will be the blocks from Dust, and then Dungeon Machines will be me actually finishing that feature of Dust. Finally, after all these years, since 112. And there will be all the machines you can find, and those both wrap into the 10-year project, because the idea with the 10-year project is will be kind of like a magic-y techie mod, Magitech mod. I don't know if that's appropriate. But yeah, it'll be one of those mods where it's like you'll go out and do a bunch of exploring to do research and learning about the ancients, or whatever we're going to call them. I don't know, not decided. But yeah, you're going to go out and explore, be a researcher effectively. The storage mod, using the books for storage, those will actually have their own, on top of being storage books, you'll also be able to use them as research books. And research notes can then be made into tomes, and yeah, a lot of plans there for kind of what I want to do with that as well. So as you can see, all the mods that I have planned for 116 and 117 are all going to come together into basically Dust version 2.0, which is the 10-year project. So, and the scope of Dust 2.0 is absolutely massive. I think a lot of people think of Thaumcraft. Thaumcraft is huge. But at the same time, it wasn't. Like, a lot of the add-ons really, really made it huge. But Thaumcraft really wasn't horribly huge. Blood Magic, it's a pretty big mod too, but at the same time, it's not super big either. The dev, especially since Minecraft is now updating way more frequently, has cut back on some of the other systems, like the full magic system that Blood Magic used to have. The Thaumcraft dev, for example, can't keep updating constantly, so he's, kind of left the community for now. We have, what other mods? Thaumcraft, Blood Magic, Aurora Cascade. If you've been around long enough, that might ring a bell. It might not, because it was kind of an oddball mod to begin with. But Aurora Cascade was another magic mod that I've taken inspiration from. Ars Magica, or I guess Mana and Artifice now. I honestly never thought it'd get updated again, but Mythion had some free time last year, and he's a professional developer, so he found himself with some free time last year after developing a new game, or whatever he was doing, and he came back and made Mana and Artifice. And Mana and Artifice is a pretty cool mod, but I kind of want to do kind of a research-based magic system. I don't know, Mana and how do I explain? Like, I like the spell creation Mana and Artifice has, but I don't like how you research to get the spells. So it's like overhauling that system, but still keeping some aspects of it so you can, still create spells in kind of a meaningful way that feels fun to the player. I don't know. I just have lots and lots of plans, and honestly, it's probably going to be way too big of a project, and I'm just going to get overwhelmed, and I'll never get finished. That's probably the reality of it. But I'm hoping what I can do is I can kind of port all the different little features in it over the 10-year project time frame, and then eventually we'll get to a point where all I got to do is add compat for every mod, so you just install all the different mods, and boom, you basically have Dust 2.0. Or I make all the mods, not have combat, and then Dust 2.0 is a separate mod all by itself that has everything in it. So, there's that option as well, that people can still play with, pedestals as it is in 1.16, and maybe version 2.0 of Minecraft, or, whatever's going to happen. Maybe it's version 1.35 at that point, who knows. But yeah, so there's plans to do big massive up-moddy things. And I still want to keep, people interested in their normal mods as they are, but also give them a bit of a peek at the grand scheme of things that's going to happen. Because I really think the way I have the idea set up so far, in my head at least, I'm really excited to work on it. But at the same time, I know just with how big the project is, it's not something I need to rush. It's something I need to, hold on to, wait a little while, and work on slowly over time. If at some point I'm lucky enough to retire at the age of like 35, then maybe I'll go full force into it. But until that's possible, we will be slowly working on it as versions come out. At some point, if Bedrock modding, so Minecraft Bedrock, like the PC edition, if that becomes super viable, I might switch to that, but I don't know. It's just kind of up in the air right now. I know, who knows what 10 years will bring us. Will Minecraft even be around in 10 years? I would hope so. Otherwise, my 10-year project will never come out. But at the same time, I don't know. There's lots of ideas that I have, and I'm excited for what's to come. I'm especially excited for the world gen changes to 1.17. I'll probably wait on dungeon machines to make that mod until they release the world gen changes to 1.17. Because I heard some rumors that 1.17 is going to come out in basically 2 parts. And I don't think the first part will contain the world gen updates. Or if it is, it's like a config that you have to enable. Like, I don't know. I've heard multiple conflicting sources. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but I've heard some rumors. And if it's the case that it comes out afterwards, then we just won't port or make dungeon machines until the, update's going to actually come out. So, But yeah, no Dusty Blocks. I'll definitely port that. I'll probably start working on structures just so I get a head start on dungeon machines. I'll definitely port Pedestals. I might even port Dust, just the basics, really. And then the Dust basics are like you can turn Dust into potion effects, basically. That's kind of the basics of Dust. And then you can make traps and stuff to troll your friends. So, just some real basic stuff for Dust. Yeah, there's little projects I can work on here and there, basically, for 1.17 until the major updates come out and I'm ready to do what I had planned. So, but yeah, I've rambled on plenty while building today. But yeah, this will be the spawn. This is 0, where our server spawns at. I'm hoping what we can do is we can have kind of a community server going on. So maybe, people want to extend the roads out, take a plot of land. I don't know if we're going to do chunk by chunk plots or, what we should do. I don't know. I'm just drawing an X on the ground as a kind of center point. Maybe we just split it up into 4 quadrants and we have different stuff on each quadrant. I don't know. It will kind of just be up to the community how we go about developing our little server. Again, like I said, I want to try to keep it somewhat community based, just because. If we keep the server small, performance won't be as harsh on the server. I think the server's already running at like 80% memory usage, so it's like, yeah, test server may not be able to handle a full pack. But hey, we'll find out. It seems to be doing all right, but we haven't really done much yet. So, yeah, I guess that was all for today, folks. I'll try to wrap it up here at 31 minutes or 32 minutes. But yeah, thanks for stopping by Enigmatica 6. If you made it to the end, congrats. I don't know how you put up with all my yakety yak, but congrats. Lots of plans for the future. And yeah, we'll be back next time. I don't know what we're going to do. Probably more terraforming. There's a few patrons, one in particular that really wanted to jump on the server, so I've pinged everyone in the Patreon chat for the server that maybe they can jump on and we'll play around and see what happens to kind of spawn here. So yeah, I'm going to dump all my stuff off. That way, well, except for my tools, maybe. That way people have a chance at some stuff. And we'll see you folks in the next episode. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.